A match made in heaven.
She launches a punch. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Cruz dessert. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. A lot of effort being exerted here. She blocks that right hook. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues. Oh, right there! Cruz dessert now. She is stumbling all over the place. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A swing and a miss with the right hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Cruz dessert in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. I don't...
Okay, I get it. Now you're switching up.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Caution being thrown to the wind. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just...
Where did that come from? Down she goes. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round.
Back on.
And there's the bell for round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? And twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice job blocking the hook. A very competitive round here so far.
Yeah, so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change everything in this battle. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Now you're switching off. I need you to...
Your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through this camp. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
Vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out. Great work.
Okay, now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round.
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
Now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out.
The referee
here.
calling for seconds out as we get set to...
Look, big breath. Big.
There's the bell for round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That's another scoring shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good one. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Cruz DeZern in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You need to switch back on.
Here comes round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
How about that time counter shot? Lucky that hook didn't score. Incredible work rate. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The jab just got blocked. The courage on display here is incredible. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That uppercut does not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Cruz DeZern. And we enter the 8th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Do you believe this? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judge.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say.
Are you okay?
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.